Hey, oh, be. Oh, be. Well, hey guys, it's Seki, so one small man. There are few things normally as I felt we should talk about today. Normally, we always try and help do problems, calculations, giving advice. But there are most very important information that we normally overlooked, and you only see it when someone now arrived here crying foul, even trying to go to the police and do things. Gentlemen, look. I'm not trying to be rude, or please don't view me as someone you're stole to, or I don't know what ne. Ngwana o fitlhile mona a lla jwalo ka e ka re o tshwerwe ka nama tse. Well, allow me not to go there, but let's do this ne. In the field where maybe you just finish from the university and you go and look for exposure. Well, I'm told now during our days there used to be P1, P2s and stuff. Currently, I'm told there is BEng. You study full time, and then after that you got national diploma. That's it, and you go straight to the field. Those people are expecting you to know the stuff you have done at the university. Remember, the engineer, the engineering manager, production manager, those people they are in a real pressure. They are under pressure, those people. And they are working for a company that deals with millions. Directors or investors has invested into the mine or into that company. They are expecting results. So those people can't wait or maybe allow you to prove your worth to be taken seriously while the mine or the company or the plant is operating at a loss. It's serious, really. Like for instance, now the reason why we decided to do was as we expected to do boilers today, but I think we should rather do two videos. Maybe this one, let's say this one can take us maybe 15 minutes or 5 or 10 minutes. You see, if you are from the university, it's just that we don't think it that way, but it's true. Those people are expecting you to know all that information. Let's say, for instance, you arrive at the engineer's office and you say, "Hey, sir, or ma'am, hey, I'm busy. I was busy doing, say, for instance, boilers. Can you please give me a signature here, or can you please allow me to present? And then, if you are happy with my presentation, and give me a signature." That person, that the engineer won't ask the same questions you are expecting. He will ask you questions. Sorry guys, I'm speaking to someone here because she really cried like a baby when she came here saying hey this or that. That the reason why I said you shouldn't take me rude. Let me put it this way. Filting as a hamau. Those people want results and they are under pressure and they want you to help them back. It's not there at home where you say, "Hey, I'm struggling. I don't worry. Mom will help. Oh, Tsekiso don't want to help me. Don't want to help me with this. Okay, on my mom's arrival, I'm gonna tell her to tell him to help me." It's not there. It doesn't work that way. The engineer has been invested with a serious budget to keep the plant running. So if you want, if he asks you questions on boilers, remember, to him or her, they thought you know the theoretical part from the university. So he might ask you, he might even, let's say for instance, when I said it, they might even go as far as saying, "Look, we have tested this boiler and its evaporative capacity are not in line with the actual evaporation, and we want answers. What are the problems? You cannot go and tell them you haven't done those boilers, or you are going back and forth. Afterwards, after 2 months, you think they're forgotten and they will put signatures. Those people are under pressure, guys. Those people are under pressure. And remember, we are students. We are begging. We are begging for signatures. We are begging to be given a project. We are begging to be given something to work on. We are begging to prove to the world that we've got potential. You are asking those people to give you something to prove yourself. I'm one of those guys myself. I'm a student of engineering. It's just that I've been in the field for quite some time, to a point that I know that this is helpful, this is unhelpful. But the most thing that normally helps me, even if I know how to hide my emotions, even when I'm angry or I've been told. I used to be told stuff that I won't say it on this video. Very serious stuff. I remember this engineer. He's my father. He's normally, I will say, he's my father on the field, and he's one of the best engineers I've ever had. And he won't cry foul even I mention his name here, but I won't do that. I faltered a lot, and there was a point where he wanted me to tell him, to give him actually 5 reasons. 5 reasons why you should use me to give me project and stuff, because based on what he saw, he sees here, I'm useless. I can't write the correct report. He have seen better reports from the grade 10 to grade 12s. Those are the words I used to. A friend of mine, if he's somewhere, he will tell you, hey, Tsekiso is speaking the truth. There used to be an engineer of mine, I think it was Nicola Plant somewhere. Say it was a lady. And she gave me a project of calculating the size of a pump. There were a lot of things I was clueless about. But she won't say that she's running the plant. She want the calculations and the design of that pump done within. She gave me, I think, 3 days, and I requested 6 days. She wasn't happy, but she agreed. That's how those people are. That's how those people are working. So for you to say, hey, that union is useless, I went to them and say, hey, it was for the first time I felt it's not a myth, or that's the language of field. That's the language of field, Tate Ramasedi, where you are listening. That's the language of field. I don't know in English, but it's important not to take it there. But that's how bad. Basically, that's a swearing to someone. In our view, it is the language of field. Remember, those people are under pressure. It's just that tension for a period of 10 to 15 minutes. From there, everything is fine. You'll see, we don't take grudges or such and such. The problem is when now manganga, I don't know what, stubbornness. You don't become stubborn in the field. Otherwise, those people, remember, out of 100%, 93% of those people in the field are not educated. It's just that they've been doing that thing for a very, 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 very long time. And you as a student going there, they see you as someone who want to replace them and take their job. So you make them to be sensitive to you when you become stubborn, because they won't help you. Plus, remember, especially that it's what actually they want. It's just that the law forced them, or the engineer told them, hey, help take you, so they are help pusele, so they are help mass there. My own child, it's just that she never told me, but I knew. She was in a 3-year engineering program from the college, and she was doing the practicals towards trade test. And she spent 2 years in the program. Within a year remaining, she dropped. And remember, she was funded, but she dropped. She said, no, I can't do this anymore. Hey, I asked her, Mase, what's the problem? My own daughter. She said, no, nothing, I'm no longer in there. I knew what she wasn't aware is that I know what's the problem there. The language. Sometimes you are accosted in Sotoring Wafrewa. You are accosted and you don't like it, but you become stubborn. I'm not saying you shouldn't say no, but say no in such a way that you don't block your progress. So please, guys, please, just bear with those people, behave. Those people are under pressure. Don't think when you are asking for a signature, they don't want to help you. They are also being told shit in the boardroom. They have to explain why the plant has been operating with a loss for more than 3 months. There are 2,000 people to be retrenched. He or she has been hired to do this or that. So the way they talk to you is not like that they're gonna fire you. They want you to wake up. I remember one engineer lady, and she's now in Northern Cape. I won't mention her name here. She once swore at me with some very, very deep stuff. But I was desperate for information, and she was good. And I said, hey, man, I really apologize, man. This, I will do this and that. And you know what? I thought maybe she will say sorry. She said, you better do that, what you are saying, because that's what I'm expecting from you. You beg in the field. You beg. You can go to those unions. But remember, that person is the engineer. He knows the regulations. He might even go as far as telling those guys he don't want you into his area of responsibility. That plant, the Mining Qualification Authority must place you somewhere. She got those powers. So please, guys, please. We know you've got BNG, you are from university, but relax. You said you wanted to come to the field. One of the language of the field is to swear. Not intentionally, but imagine if I'm angry, what you wanna do? So please, guys, please. We're gonna do boilers now, and then the video of those boilers gonna come tomorrow, and then I think that will be on Thursday. That problem you are crying about, there's nothing. You see, I'm expecting them to know that the only problem with that problem, their only problem with this problem is interpolation only. It's not like that problem is tough. You did interpolation if you did refrigeration at the university, if you did boilers on the steam tables. You must know what is the function of steam tables and stuff. Those people there, remember, you only cry simply because the engineer, the supervisor ask her to discuss the boiler part. I've got the supervisor got a problem with the boiler. Its evaporative capacity is not a problem and stuff. Blah 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 blah. So please, guys, let's behave. I think I decided to take this 10 minutes just to clear those things up. It's as a money the officing. It's not at the offices where if someone saying you want to lodge a complaint telling this, the work ethics. In the field is worse, Ask people who are even far more experienced than older people, 55 years. He got sued by a person who's 30 years old. With some serious stuff, some serious bodily stuff. You say, hey, anyhow, it happens. So please, that's why when I started, I say ho, because some people just gonna feel that, hey, he's on this video is using he swears and stuff. No, I'm not swearing. I'm advising. There are people from university. I know we are all struggling. Signatures, this or that. Those people are under pressure. Actually, it is actually the list of their problems on the agenda. You are their list of problems. They don't even they only consider you when you say, hey ma'am, or say I'm still here, I'm worried. It's only when you start thinking of you. Make yourself useful so that when you've got a problem, when he's doing reports or going and say, hey, at least I've got someone by the name of Sage. So I remember Sage gave me a report of this or that. I have to call him. I want the practical part of that. Theoretically is good. Please make yourself useful. To come here and cry and say the union is you. Hey, you are wasting. You are really. I'm real. I can see you are hurt, my sister. But please make sure that welcome to engineering. Welcome to engineering. That stubbornness in class where you used to stage a walkout if the teacher, you are not understanding what the teacher is saying. Those people actually want that information and you run away from it. So please guys, hey guys, please man, there's one other thing man, and I beg with you all, South Africans, those that I know and stuff, please subscribe, share the videos. Not only this video, there are a lot of videos on the website there, on the link man. Engineering, we do those both practical and theory calculations, also send some problems. We will also be happy to fail at something than doing nothing here and succeed. Thank you very much for watching. No, thanks. Yes.